how you doing? Well, I got one question for you guys. Cousin, we gonna play bowling, yes? Cousin Nikolai, come on, let's go play some bowling. Come on, cousin, we gonna play American pastime. Bowling, yes?
Cousin, it is the moment for us to spend some quality time together. How about that old American pastime, bowling?
I can't stand this shit!
Cool, cousin. Another time then.
And now that I've officially triggered every single possible rage-induced PTSD memory of GTA 4, with the goddamn phone call of goddamn our cousin calling us every fucking damn time, let's get on to the review! Probably wondering, what the hell am I doing? Well, ladies and gentlemen, I have with me today nothing more than an obvious gun that is actually going to be really good. It is, of course, the CYMA AK74M Automatic Kalashnikov 1974M. I don't know what the M stands for. Fuck that. Wait a minute, what the fuck is this?
Really, nigga?
The fuck is this? The fuck is this? It's just an AK. It's not an AK. It's just an AK. Fuck that shit. You know what? Hold on. I got a solution to this. There we go! Now AK!
Of course!
Now proper AK. Either way, ladies and gentlemen, this is the CYMA AK74. It is a very beautiful rifle. It's a very hefty rifle because of the metal construction. Yes, all metal. Polymer and otherwise. And the question comes down to whether or not this is actually very good for the price. Not so much, but it's just how it is. We're going to get into that in a second. So, obviously you want the history. Well, I'll just give you the summarized version, because honestly, I want to try and cut down the explanation as short as possible. So,
the AK-74 was actually designed and built is basically the byproduct of the AK-47, which was the Automatic Kalashnikov 1947. As such, it is basically a modern updated version of the AK. Not only that, but there's also a submachine gun variant, which is called the AK-74SU, which is a much more compact version with a foldable buttstock. The AK-74 also comes with a folding buttstock as well. So, with all that said and done, is the AK Airsoft variant actually pretty good? Well, we're not going to get into that just yet, because obviously you've seen this in millions, such as Call of Duty, Fallout, and every other goddamn shooter possible known, as well as third-person shooters, Navy SEALs, what have you, and that's about it.
Okay. Goddamn. Okay. Now, with that all said and done, does the AK-74 actually live up to the heritage, the fallouts, every single possible iteration of the fucking gun that is fucking awesome? Hallelujah! Praise Gun Jesus for giving us an AK! Hallelujah! 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 In my opinion, yeah. Yeah, it actually does live up to the hype. It actually really is good. The gun itself is all metal, with only the polymer handguards, the polymer stock, the polymer pistol grip, and, of course, the piece of crap polymer magazine. If you really want to make this gun look very nice, I'd recommend you get wood, and Bakelite, and or these magazines here. I'm just saying it looks a lot better with the metal magazines and the Bakelite magazines. It really does. Not that piece of shit mag down there. However, that piece of shit magazine is actually a 600 round high cap, while this one right here is a 375 high cap that I got from another AK. Now, the gun itself does shoot a very healthy 380 FPS. However, this one in particular shot a little bit hotter around the 400 FPS mark, so I'm not going to say otherwise. The hop-up in there actually will give you a fairly good range of about beyond 150. I'm going to take a shot in the dark and say about 190, about 180, give or take. And the barrel itself here is actually metal. Not only that, but the best part is you can remove this by simply pressing down on the button, if I can find something to press it down with. Where's my tools?
There we go, let's grab this here. All you gotta do is basically press down on that little button right there. Apparently not. Fuck you too. Ah, there we go. Pencil. We'll do that. We'll use this pencil here. There we go. And then of course unscrew it counterclockwise. But let's tell you where it is.
Basically righty tighty, lefty loosey, okay? That's how it is. And I'm unscrewing this very, very metal flash hider, which is a very good hefty piece of metal. It will reveal the 14mm negative threading for all your suppressors and all your dildo suppressors. It's a joke, okay? It is a joke about the AK suppressor. It looks like a dildo, okay? Okay. Now, the inner barrel itself is actually right there, as you can see, give or take, so you can put an extended inner barrel if you want. Now to put this on, you basically put it right back on there, and there we go. Like I said, lefty loosey, righty tighty. Now you don't have to press the button because it does that for you. There we go. Now the cleaning rod right here you can take out if you want, but you're going to have to somehow pull it out. Now this isn't a bayonet lug if you want to put a bayonet on there, as well as this one being a bayonet lug, which is honestly very nice for an AK. Now, of course, this is a very hefty gun, a very long gun, and it's honestly really good. And the price tag does kind of hinder a bit. We're going to get to the negatives in a second. Now, the way you get to your hop-up is you pull back the charging handle, and there's your little hop-up dial right there. Very long, very nice. You can actually adjust it. I've got it adjusted for 0.2s. And, of course, your sight radius. Now, the sights here are basically made for yards. Basically bring it down to that, which is your basic CQB length. However, you put it on 1, that's 1,000 yards, 2,000 yards, 3,000 yards, 4,000 yards, 5,000 yards, 6,000, 7,000, and then finally, of course, 8,000 yards. And before you say it, yes, they would actually fire it like this. They would actually fire it at that range, which is a very interesting. But for this, we'll put about 1, because honestly, 1 is good for what you need it to be. You can also adjust the front sight with a nice little key that actually comes in the box. Which, another thing I know a lot of people are probably going to ask me about is the wires. Well, the wires themselves, which, by the way, you basically pop this backwards, pull this off, this is a metal butt plate, will show you a small Tamiya. Now, I know what you're saying. You're automatically saying, well, now, wait a minute, I don't like the idea of having a fuse. I'm going to fix that for you. Let me go ahead and grab me a Phillips head screwdriver, and I will show you what I mean. Speed lapse! And voila, with that done, we can take off the sling mounts here, the sling on the sling mounts right here, which, by the way, the sling included is actually a really good sling. I will give you that now, and the sling mounts on here are one on the front, one on the back, and I will show you how to properly use your AK sling mounts, but either way. So we'll just go ahead and pull these off. There we go. There we go. Throw that off. And then we pull this off here, and voila! You have a Tamiya connector right there, which means you can actually basically get a Tamiya extender, so you can extend it and make it direct wire. Do I have a Tamiya extender? No, sadly I do not. But that's how things go. So, put this back together. And basically, jump cut. And voila, the buttstock is back on. Now, the buttstock itself is polymer. There's a very ugly seam down the back here, which that's obviously standard with everything. And this gun is pretty hefty. It's going to be about 1 pound or 2, give or take, about 3 to 4 pounds. Especially loaded, it's going to be a bit more. Now, with that all said and done, you're probably wondering how this thing does in combat. Combat footage! So, you're probably wondering the negatives. Well, my biggest gripe has to be the price tag. Because while, yes, you can buy this gun fairly cheap, it is a little bit out there if you don't have a battery and charger with it. With the battery and charger package, it's about $150, plus shipping and handling, which would be about $160 or so. So, yeah, this thing ain't cheap. However, the gun itself, if you have the battery, if you have everything, is $99, which means it's $100 just for this gun. What the fuck, CYMA? Okay, you're gonna get a... Okay, prepare your butts, people, because here comes a rant. CYMA, I respect you. I respect you as a company. I respect your products, I respect your craftsmanship, I respect your somewhat core values, and I respect that you try to help out the common man. I respect that. What I don't respect is these underhanded
bullshit tactics of this goddamn industry. What the fuck? Okay, listen, okay? I get it. You know what? It's a metal gun. It's really good. It's really nice. I get it. However, Lancer Tactical made an AKM with real wood, real metal for a hell of a lot cheaper. Not only that, but some of their AKs are a hell of a lot cheaper. As well as Echo 1, JG, a few other companies. CYMA, play ball here, people. Try and work with us. Okay, you know what? I might be overthinking this. I might be
overthinking this because I get it. You know what? It's just the gun itself. And you know what? The smart charger and battery, I get it. You know, that's a price tag as well. But Jesus Christ, CYMA, I'm trying to help you out here. I'm trying to love you because believe me, I do love your guns. I love your AKs. I love them to death. I love AKs. I really do. But you're tearing me apart, CYMA. Did I just went Tommy Wiseau? God damn it, CYMA. Look, okay? I get it. I really do. But all I'm asking is that you work with us, okay? Okay, CYMA? Okay. Now, with that said, that rant out of the way, the gun performs amazing. It's a really good product. It's an amazing gun, but with some slight flaws in it as well. You're going to have to upgrade this right out of the box. You're going to have to get a better battery. You're going to have to get a better motor. You're going to have to get a better hop-up system. You're going to have to clean this gun. Before you even take it out to the field, you're going to have to clean it. You're going to have to work on it. Because believe me when I say, this gun does have small issues feeding-wise. And that's all to do with the fact of this right here. This little lip, this little knob right here, basically is covered in dust. The inside's covered in dust when you get it. So you're going to have to clean it. And you're going to have to lube it. You're going to have to do a lot of stuff to it before you even take it out to the field. Now, granted, when I was handling it, it worked just fine. But I have talked with other people who have owned these, and they said there were small feeding issues because of a dirty intake nozzle right here. Because where the BBs go into it, it was a little bit dirty. So they had to put a little lube in there, and they had to clean it. That's about a small issue. And it only slightly affects the score. Slightly. Along with the price and the as well as the shady bullshit that is that. But you're probably wondering, where does this fall into? What score can I possibly give this that could just justify buying this gun as well as my viewpoints on it? Well, another small thing I wish they could do for the price tag, because believe me, that's a pretty expensive thing, is they could have gave you the rail mount that goes on the side here, so you could put the rail mount, which allows you to make all your tactical attachments put on, you know, that sort of stuff. But I get it, you know, it's one of those things. But either way, guys, the CYMA AK gets no more, no less than a 9 out of 10, a must-own. It slightly misses the legendary status simply because of that shady bullshit and some internal issues. But at the same time, it's a well-worth gun. And I'm not gonna lie, this gun in of itself it's worth the price, it really is. But at the same time, it still misses the highest rating that I could give it. It's a 9 out of 10. You gotta get one. Beat the AR Master Race. Rise up, comrades! Fight for the motherland that is Russian AKs!
Only good communist is a dead communist!
And I just let my anti-M4 agenda get into the video. God damn it!
Of course!
But either way, guys, as always, I've been AirsoftAL. And cousin, let's go bowling. Eh, cousin? Come on, cousin. We go bowling. Then afterwards we go shoot up some stuff. Eh? Okay, cousin. Come on, let's go, cousin.
Разбитали яблони круши.